Yeah, I love it. I mean, you were so elite. Not only running the ball, but catching the ball out of the backfield too.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and I owe that to Jon Gruden for allowing me to go over in one-on-ones while we were doing 9-on-7 drills with the scout team, and he allowed me to work with the ones over there against Troy Vincent, Bobby Taylor, Brian Dawkins. I mean, the best of the best over there, and it honed my craft. So when I got out there, it just felt natural working against guys that weren't my caliber, which were linebackers and safeties for real.
Yeah, I was looking up, the rosters from not only college but NFL, and the talent that you got to play with and against is, I mean, it's really really good.
Well, like I said, I think the best running back room I was ever associated with was at the University of Tennessee. So when I walked in the locker rooms at the NFL, I was already, I, I knew I belonged because being around Aaron Hayden and James Stewart when I initially got there, Mose Phillips, and then Jay Graham eventually coming in, and those guys being drafted where they were, that let you know right there how progressed our running back room was, and we just went out and went about our work with a daily business as if we supposed to. If our line do their job, we're gonna do our job, and that's what I got when I got there with Little Man and Aaron Hayden for sure, and Mose.
Yeah, that it's I always talk kind of about, some, and you're included, but just some of the running backs that don't get enough credit, and but it is a pretty good point that there was so many good ones. You know what I mean? Like, it's so deep that it's hard to pinpoint,
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing about our whole crap because that time, if either one of us were premier backs for the team, we would have put up, incredible numbers that, it'd be hard for other guys to touch. But since we were humbled enough to stay and play amongst each other, and we even played intramural basketball with each other, and we won a championship my junior year, and then we lost my senior year to the other football team, and that's Mike Rollo and his team. So it was football on football, and that's the athletes that we had, and that's the guys that made the sacrifice in order for us to win because we were all around athletes, and we could have done whatever we wanted to do at that point. So, but we just chose to play football and stick around each other, and it wasn't the portal like it is now. So. I mean, but never to say the least, the guys that I played with initially when I first got to the NFL, yeah, Herschel Walker, that was one of my idols when I looked up, when I was even considered going to Georgia. And it was a good thing to be around him. His tutelage was, at that point in time in my career was exponential. So, I mean, I appreciate what he did for me when I got there because I eventually started my first game when I was healthy enough to play, and he was humble enough to move to fullback. So that showed me sportsmanship from that man right there.